It's time to speed test Simpleshot Premium Black 0.50. Don't go away. So alright guys, today's test pilot is going to be one of my favorite frames of all time, my custom Prime Fork Catapults Beagle. So, just to let you know, we got this guy all dressed up in some Simpleshot Black 0.50. We've got them tapered from 24 to 12. I've got them absolutely maxed out to see what kind of speeds we can get. And we're going to be using one of these pouches today. What do they call these things? A GMBW. And we're going to be taking our shots with 8mm steel. And I have 5 shots that we're going to do with 3/8 just to see the difference in speed between the two. So, let's get these bands warmed up and start shooting. Sorry guys, as usual, we're going to be taking our 20 warm-up shots to warm up the bands before we put them through the speed test. But before we do the speed test this time, I want to do a penetration test. I think I'm going to do this from now on just to see what we can get. We've got a nice metal can here. I think there was beans in it or something at some point or another. But we're going to take a shot at this guy and see if we can rip it through both sides in one shot. I don't know if 0.5 bands will do that, but we're going to find out for sure. And if it does go through that, I have one more can inside. We're going to fill it up with water and see if we can do it again. If we can bust a can like that right through both sides on one of these thick soup cans, you got some serious bands. Anyway, I'm going to set this guy up. We'll take our 20 shots, do our penetration test, and then we'll see what kind of speeds we get. Just before we get shooting, I gotta tell you, first impressions, the draw on this is real nice. You can feel it's got some zip to it, but it doesn't feel overly heavy. Anyway, I like the draw. The draw's a win. Here we go, first shot. Last shot. Ah, missed. Hate missing the last shot. Anyway, let's set up that can and let's take that penetration test, see how we do. Here we go. Hit that one pretty hard. Let's just say Simpleshot. It's got some bit of stank on there. I don't know if you can see, but went in through one side and right out through the other. 2 sides on that can. That's pretty nice. These bands are pretty quick. I don't know. Should we try one full of water and see how it goes? Why not? Alrighty guys. I don't know if you can see that. Got some water in that can. Now we're going to take a shot at it and see how it goes. All right. Let's go have a look, see how it went. Well, we hit it up at the top, in through one side, out through the other. These are nice. Sorry guys, as usual, have a look right up here. You're gonna see the speeds pop up, but I'm also gonna call them out as I shoot them. We're gonna take 5 shots of 8mm steel, and we're gonna take 5 shots of 9.5mm steel. Let's see how we do. First shot. .303.1. I knew these were fast. Sorry, 303.0. 304.3. .299.1. 307.2. And 299.2. So those are the speeds for 8mm steel, and let me tell you, they're pretty damn quick. All right, guys, now let's try the 3/8 steel or 9.5mm. Didn't register that one. .247.5. .252.0. .251.9. .253.9, and I owe you one more shot. .246.6. Very respectable speeds for these bands. And give me a second, we're going to talk about it. Okay, we got to talk about these bands a little bit, because I'm really impressed. I've heard a lot of people talk about Simpleshot bands being great, they're fantastic, they're this or that. If the rumors are true about the longevity of these bands, about how they seem to last forever, then I have to say that I'm probably shooting today one of the best bands on the market. Now, hear me out. The draw length or the weight on this thing is really manageable. Not heavy at all. Definitely on the lower end on some of the faster bands that we've had at this speed. The speeds were really, really nice. We were shooting I think the highest we got, the fastest we got was 307. But we were around that 303, 305 kind of mark for a long time. And then we shot 9.5 steel, millimeter steel, excuse me, with these things, and we did a great job with those too. I mean, we were in the 250s, 252s with 0.5 bands, sending these things real quick. Now, it would have been interesting if we would have done that penetration test with that 3/8 steel or 9.5mm steel. But even with the 8mm steel, we were ripping it right through that can, no problem. Even with the water in it, we went through one time, but we hit it more along the top end of the can with the water, close to the water level. But the second shot we went in, and the ball did a weird U-turn and hit the side of the can somehow. But that's good penetration. On an empty can like that, we were ripping the ball right through both sides. Really impressive. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like that penetration test, because I'll be doing that more often in my band test in the future. I think it's a good way to test out the bands and gives you an idea of what kind of impact you're getting from them anyway, for sure. And if it's ripping it through both sides of the cans, for those of you guys that are out hunting, you're busting a bird's head wide open with that. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. You guys take care, stay safe, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys, you're freaking awesome. All right, I set up the other can. We're gonna take one more shot and see how it goes.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm really impressed by these Simpleshot bands. I've heard a lot of rumors about them, but let me tell you, most of them so far are confirmed. Got to do a little bit more shooting to find out the longevity, but wow, I'm a fan. On this end screen here, I've attached a couple of playlists for you guys to check out and hope you find interesting. So right now I'm on my way back, carrying a can that I've just shot with a 3/8 steel. Let's see what I got to say.
In through one side, out through the other. I'm impressed.
You guys take care. See you soon.